What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I did something EA doesn't do today. I sat down and I listened to a lot of people's feedback. Small channels with a handful of subscribers, big channels with millions of subscribers, and just really anything in between. If you use the hashtag #FixEAFranchise, I probably went to your video and I commented on a whole bunch of them, by the way, as well. So, at the risk of, I guess, hurting our own cause here, I wanted to come out and be as honest as I can with you guys. In a lot of videos from larger creators, there was an undertone of, this is how I get paid, and I'm concerned that no one's going to watch if I don't buy the next Madden. So I have to buy the next Madden as an investment. And obviously, I've said to you guys, if you don't realize, many of us, if we had to buy Madden, it would be an investment that would pay for itself in a day. In some cases, an hour. And in business, there truly is the mantra of there is no bad publicity. So when any company looks at a channel and says, we're going to get 1 million impressions on this, while half of them may be bad, other half may never have seen this product or know it exists without it. So, let's go ahead and give them a game. Let's go ahead and give them some keys. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to reference who I'm speaking about here, but if they want to out themselves in the comment section, it was ironic. I was discussing with a fellow creator today, in fact, and he said that if it wasn't for my channel, he wouldn't have known about Access or Maximum Football. And I said it's strange that a lot of people generally come to me with that sentiment. And that's really, in a nutshell, where Madden is too. You may not see it in that same light because to you as a gamer in a small group of football fans, Madden is the all-known product and the other games are kind of the underliers that maybe everyone doesn't know exists. Okay, not everybody knows 26K football exists. People on my channel, people on SoftDrink's channel, they know that game exists. Some people are probably like, what's 26K football? My point exactly. However, I just want to be clear. I had 1 year at EA. And my year there, I knew it was not something I was able to deal with. They had people that go well beyond the scope of gamers in their building. Pat Kerwin, a man I completely respect. If you don't know who Pat Kerwin is, go look at his books, go look at some of his YouTube, listen to some of his commentary, respect the positions he held within the NFL, and understand the knowledge he has far exceeds any gamer that you follow on YouTube, myself included. Okay? If he can't help them get a good game, then a gamer has no ability to do that. Period. Okay, I've never ran a football team. I've never GM'd a professional team. I've never evaluated talent on a professional level. But I quickly learned that what EA was doing is taking community members, okay, and grooming them to have careers at EA Sports, to become a gameplay designer. Outside of EA Sports, there's not many companies that have something referred to as a gameplay designer. Okay, you would be a programmer. At EA, if you can't program games, you can still somehow design them and express to the actual programmer what you want the game to do. Which is why there's this mass confusion of the game not getting better. Because, all due respect to Clint Oldenburg, blocking me or not, if Clint Oldenburg can't sit down with a programmer and explain to him how blocking logic works, then it isn't going to matter who is there, programmer or Clint. There's a disconnect in the language that prevents the game from getting better. You can want everything you want in the game and it not be there because you don't have internally the proper communication between the person actually creating the game and the person designing it in their head to make those two ideas come together and execute themselves on the disc that we have. So while I certainly apologize to anyone in the community that feels like their income is going to be impacted by this, that to me is such a short-sighted vision. That is the whole problem that we're dealing with. It is bigger than you. It is bigger than your channel. It is bigger than how many views you're going to get next month, next week, next year. And oh my God, how am I going to feed my family if I lose 10% of my viewers? Well, you know what? If the game was better, guess what? More people would watch our channels. I'm not worried about the revenue my channel makes. I'm concerned that there's 15 other people that'll start a channel about Madden and never get 1,000 views. Because the game is so poor that people can't play it, much less watch it. That's why our community is where it is. And we still have people in our community that don't understand that. If you went down to EA, you had the responsibility to make the game better for yourself. You should have been telling them, hey, listen, guys, this is how I feed my family. This is how I pay my bills. Do you think you could make a better product so I can engage with my viewers more? Now I'm supposed to feel guilty that the game is bad, that it's been brought up on a national scale. Guys, the writing was on the wall the whole time. Are you not playing the modes that we're playing? Do you not see the game that we see? I know that we get it for free. So I don't put the same context to the dollar on the counter at the GameStop and then getting the game, driving home excited only to be disappointed. My disappointment is really pre-justified in EA. For years it has been. I expect the game is going to be awful. If you're making it about you, if you're making it about how it impacts you, there's still a problem here. The game is bad for all of us. And if the game improves, we will all improve. From people who purchase, enjoy, and like the game, to share the game with their friends, to play the game with their friends, that come to YouTube channels, that have communities, that have online leagues, all those things will get better. But I'm not going to sit here and feel sorry for somebody because they think their YouTube numbers are going to go down and they're going to lose money because the community has been stuck with a poor game that they had more control over than anyone sitting at EA. And the reality is, none of us were going to make this process that much better to begin with. Historically, guys that have been in the Game Changer program, whether it's Gibbs, Faros, Mole, Swami, have all became EA employees. But with all due respect, they didn't come there with any actual football credentials. Clint is the only one down there I know of, other than Rex, that I know for certain played college athletics. And I'm not saying that's something you have to do to be there. I'm just giving you the ideology that getting people in our community there isn't making the game better. It hasn't been making the game better. People following their dreams to work at EA Sports or on a gaming company maybe shouldn't be the best people to take opinions from when their alternative motive might be, I need to be employed by this company, let me not give the most critical feedback I can. And perhaps the best people to be there aren't the ones that in the back of their mind are thinking, I have to be really careful with what I say because if I get kicked out of this, I'm not going to have my same exclusives to bring in my same viewers because my main concern is how much money I'm going to make next month. And I'm not saying, again, this to any specific individual. I'm just telling you, of the content I took in this morning, there were quite a few that share that undertone. This is a community response, not a single person. This is a community that wants a game better because they want a better game, not a creator that wants a game better because he wants more money from his viewers. Love to know how you guys think about that because you're the ones that are most impacted. You are the ones that are most impacted by this. You're giving the creator the power. You're giving EA the ability to select the creator. The creator is benefiting, and then you're the ones getting stuck with the poor product. And now they're going to sit here and tell you to feel bad for them because they can't create with this poor product. That is a mindset that I just cannot fathom. But it is a mindset I heard several times today from people not just in the Madden community, but the MUT community as well. Love to know what you guys think about this. Appreciate you checking it out. You know I will be back in the week with more commentary.